Imagine a world not in the distant future, but within our reach, where blindness is relegated to the history books, a condition of the past. Could we one day live in a world where blindness is just a memory? This isn't just wishful thinking fueled by dreams. It's a tangible, real scientific pursuit that is rapidly gaining momentum worldwide, driven by dedicated researchers and cutting-edge technology. For the millions of individuals living with vision loss, navigating a world that seems increasingly out of focus, this question represents more than just curiosity. It is a beacon of hope, a promise of a brighter future. Sight is more than just one of our five senses. It's our primary connection to the world around us, the vibrant tapestry of life, and the precious faces of the people we love. It's how we perceive beauty, learn, and interact with our environment. When vision fades, whether gradually or suddenly, so does a significant part of our independence, our self-assurance, and our ability to fully participate in life's simple joys. Therefore, the quest to end blindness is not merely a medical challenge to be overcome, it's a fundamental human imperative, a moral obligation to alleviate suffering and enhance the quality of life for countless individuals. The future of eye care is poised to be revolutionary. It's about moving beyond just better glasses or stronger prescriptions, and focusing on developing real, lasting cures for debilitating eye conditions. We're standing on the brink of an exciting new era in medicine, where we don't just manage the symptoms of eye disease, offering temporary relief, but potentially cure it at its very source, targeting the underlying genetic or biological mechanisms that cause these conditions to develop in the first place. Imagine harnessing the power of artificial intelligence to analyze complex retinal scans, to see subtle changes and detect diseases far earlier than the human eye ever could, or correcting faulty genes with precision gene therapy techniques, effectively preventing blindness from ever taking hold. Picture a world where a simple, non-invasive genetic test performed early in life accurately predicts your individual risk for developing glaucoma decades in advance, allowing for proactive intervention and preventative measures. Or envision a single, targeted injection that corrects a defective gene, effectively preventing inherited forms of blindness from ever manifesting. This isn't some far-fetched science fiction scenario confined to the pages of a novel. It's the very real future that dedicated scientists, researchers, and doctors are actively building and shaping right now, in laboratories and clinics around the globe. The hope is not just a fleeting emotion, it's a tangible force, growing stronger every day and powered by relentless innovation, unwavering dedication, and a shared vision for a world without blindness. The journey ahead is undoubtedly complex, filled with challenges and requiring meticulous research, but the ultimate destination, a world where blindness is eradicated, is finally, tantalizingly, within our sight. To truly appreciate the revolution that's upon us, a revolution in how we treat and even prevent vision loss, we must first understand the enemy, the insidious nature of the diseases that threaten our sight. These are common eye diseases that silently steal sight, often progressing without noticeable symptoms until significant damage has occurred. Glaucoma, often referred to as the silent thief of sight, gradually damages the optic nerve, the vital connection between the eye and the brain, with little to no warning, until vision is permanently and irreversibly lost. Early detection is key, but often the damage is done before it's even noticed. Macular degeneration, particularly age-related macular degeneration or AMD, erases central vision, making recognizing faces and reading a daily struggle, impacting independence and quality of life. The sharpness and clarity needed for everyday tasks simply fades away. Cataracts cloud the lens of the eye, turning the world foggy and dim. Colors become muted, and details blur into a hazy landscape. Cataracts are still a leading cause of preventable blindness globally, especially in areas with limited access to surgical care. Diabetic retinopathy, a devastating complication of diabetes, damages the delicate retinal blood vessels and, if left untreated, can relentlessly progress to total blindness. Managing diabetes is crucial for preventing this outcome. The emotional toll of vision loss is immense. Frustration, fear, and profound isolation often follow as individuals grapple with their diminishing sight. Losing the ability to clearly see a loved one's smile, to witness the subtle nuances of their expressions, or to fully enjoy a favorite hobby, whether it's reading, painting, or simply watching the world go by, is utterly devastating. Vision loss isn't just a physical battle, It's not merely about the inability to see clearly. It's a deeply emotional one, impacting mental well-being and overall quality of life. Many experience overwhelming grief, debilitating anxiety, and profound depression as they come to terms with their changing reality. Their world, once expansive and vibrant, narrows, creating a sense of confinement and restriction. Everyday independence, the ability to perform simple tasks without assistance, gradually slips away, replaced by an increasing dependence on others for even the most basic needs. These diseases don't just take sight, they don't simply blur the world around us. They take precious pieces of life itself, eroding independence, joy, and connection. The impact is profound, rippling outwards to affect every aspect of an individual's existence. It affects not only the individuals themselves, but also their families, their caregivers, and their wider communities. But understanding these challenges, recognizing the multifaceted impact of vision loss, is the crucial first step toward developing effective strategies for overcoming them and improving the lives of those affected. The urgent need for better solutions, for more effective treatments and preventative measures has never been clearer. And now, for the first time in a long time, real and lasting change, a brighter and clearer future for those at risk of or living with vision loss, is finally on the horizon. Despite the remarkable progress we've witnessed in recent years, our current treatments for many eye diseases remain largely defensive in nature. While these treatments are valuable in slowing down the progression of vision loss, they unfortunately rarely offer the opportunity to restore what has already been lost. The focus is primarily on damage control. When it comes to glaucoma, for example, the primary approaches involve the use of eye drops and surgical interventions aimed at lowering the intraocular pressure within the eye. These methods are effective in managing the condition, but they still can't repair the optic nerve damage that has already occurred. The existing damage remains, and the focus is on preventing further deterioration. Tragically, vision that is lost due to optic nerve damage is often gone forever, a stark reality for many glaucoma patients. Furthermore, these treatments can be quite burdensome for patients to manage on a daily basis. This often involves multiple daily eye drops, potential side effects, and adherence to strict routines, all of which can significantly impact a patient's quality of life. And in the case of macular degeneration, regular eye injections with anti-VEGF drugs can help preserve existing vision. But these injections are invasive, require frequent visits to the doctor, and are an ongoing commitment. Ultimately, these approaches are designed to manage the disease and its symptoms, rather than offering a true cure. As a result, patients often face a lifetime of appointments, constant monitoring, and the ever-present anxiety that comes with knowing the disease could progress, leading to further vision loss. In many ways, it's like patching a leaky roof repeatedly, instead of undertaking a more comprehensive rebuilding effort to address the underlying problem. The long-term burden on both patients and healthcare systems is immense, placing a significant strain on resources and impacting the overall well-being of individuals. What we truly need is a paradigm shift in how we approach eye care, a move away from simply managing symptoms and towards developing therapies that can actually restore sight. The current arsenal of treatments is simply not enough to meet the growing needs of patients facing vision loss. Patients deserve more than just maintenance and management of their condition. They deserve to have hope for a cure, for a future where their vision can be restored and their quality of life improved. The revolution in eye care is not just overdue, it's finally beginning to take shape, driven by groundbreaking research and innovative technologies. The time for incremental progress and small steps is over. We need bold advancements and transformative solutions. A true transformation in eye care, one that restores vision and offers lasting solutions, is now within our reach. Imagine your DNA as a library of instruction manuals. One typo can cause inherited blindness. For decades, medicine could only watch as faulty genes led to vision loss. Now, CRISPR-Cas9 gives us the power to edit our genetic code. This tool acts like molecular scissors, cutting out bad code and replacing it with healthy instructions. Inherited retinal diseases, often caused by a single mutation, are prime targets. Correcting the root cause could halt or even reverse vision loss. Instead of lifelong management, a single treatment could offer a permanent fix. This is personalized medicine at its most profound, restoring sight by rewriting genetic destiny. For children born with blinding mutations, gene editing offers a future filled with light. The science is complex, but the promise is simple: fix what's broken at the source. The era of genetic cures for blindness is dawning. Gene editing is no longer just theory, it's being tested in real people. Clinical trials like Brilliance are using CRISPR to treat inherited blindness, such as Leber congenital amaurosis. The therapy is delivered directly into the eye, targeting faulty genes in retinal cells. Early results are promising. Some patients are seeing light and shapes for the first time in years. These are life-changing moments, not just data points. Trials are still small and focused on safety, but the progress is real. Not every patient improves, and researchers are refining the approach. The responsibility is immense. Editing human genes demands caution. These pioneers are bridging the gap between science and reality. Their courage is paving the way for millions. With every patient, the dream of curing inherited blindness comes closer. Editing the human genome is powerful and risky. CRISPR isn't perfect. Off-target edits could cause harm, even cancer. Safety is the top priority for researchers. Access is another challenge. Will these cures be available to all, or just the wealthy? Equity in healthcare must guide this revolution. Ethical questions loom. Should we edit genes for future generations? The line between therapy and enhancement is thin and controversial. Society must debate these issues, balancing innovation with responsibility. The goal: relieve suffering while upholding safety, equity, and dignity. While gene editing rewrites our biology, AI is transforming eye care in real time. AI can spot early signs of eye disease in retinal scans, often before symptoms appear. This technology brings expert-level screening to remote and underserved areas. AI also helps tailor treatments, predicting which therapies will work best for each patient. For those with vision loss, AI-powered devices restore independence by reading text, recognizing faces, and describing surroundings. AI is becoming an essential partner in preserving and restoring sight. The next frontier is proactive, personalized eye care, right on your eye. Smart contact lenses with tiny sensors can monitor eye pressure 24/7, revolutionizing glaucoma management. These lenses send real-time data to your doctor, allowing instant adjustments to treatment. Future wearables could detect early signs of other diseases by analyzing your tears. Continuous monitoring empowers prevention, not just reaction. Your genetic profile, combined with wearable data, will guide tailored recommendations. The goal: make preventable vision loss a thing of the past. The power to protect your sight will soon be in your own hands. Could blindness disappear for good? The answer is closer than ever. The future of sight is a global collaboration. Scientists, engineers, doctors, ethicists, and patients working together. Gene editing, AI, and prevention technologies are converging to accelerate progress. Patients in clinical trials are true pioneers, lighting the way for future generations. We've moved from accepting vision loss to realistically talking about cures. The darkness of eye disease is finally receding. Challenges remain, but hope is stronger than ever. Imagine a world where every child and grandparent can see clearly for life. This is the promise we're building together. A future where everyone can experience the full beauty of life. The journey continues, but the vision is shared and within reach.